Day 5 on the journey to pro MMA and pro bodybuilding. Now I am only about, I am only about 2 days out now from Anastasia opening. It opens November 6th and dress rehearsals are happening every night. So this is gonna have to be a quick one. I got off work, got home, ate something real quick, and we're gonna go hit pull day. So we're gonna go hit back and biceps. One of my favorite days, as I always say. I'm all pre-worked out up. Pre-workouted up. I've used several pre-workouts, but the one I'm using right now is Raw Supplements. It's C-Bum's brand. It's the fruit punch kind, the red one. Real nice stuff. I really like it. It's such a good flavor. That's the OG. That's the first pre-workout I ever got for myself when I got into lifting. And I've taken little breaks here and there just so that I don't get burnt out on the flavor. So I switched to Bucked Up for a little while. I've been on Bucked Up for the last probably 3 or 4 months. But this next time around, I ran out of my Bucked Up and I remembered, seeing it on the shelf again, the Bum pre-workout fruit punch, and I was like, it's time to return to my first love there. So I'm back on that. It's nice. I don't know what it is, but sometimes, I think it's just that every now and then I don't wait as long as I need to after taking pre-workout. I don't give it enough time to start letting the tingle happen, getting the itches and everything. Because sometimes I just don't be feeling it. I just don't be feeling it at all. But I'm feeling it today because I think I drank it a significant enough amount of time before this lift. So we're feeling good. We're feeling pumped. I'm almost done with my round of steroids. Once again, methylprednisone steroids, not anything anabolic, just to fix my sinuses. And I think I'm finally starting to feel better. Little by little. I'm not there yet, but I'm little by little, my throat hurts a lot less. Let's see if I can park here. My throat hurts a lot less, and I'm not having near as much congestion as I've been having. So I think that the show is going to be good. I'm hoping that also means that my lifts won't be as affected by how bad my sinuses feel. So let's get in there. Let's hit a killer pull day. It's so busy out there right now, but I'm not looking forward to trying to film all this. I'm just going to have to bite the bullet. I literally just went over there and had no room to film, so I was literally just going to hit my lift. It's so busy that almost every dumbbell's taken. I literally had to do a warm-up set of Zotman curls with 40s. So that didn't work great. Just trying to fit a lift in normally is going to feel weird today, much less filming it. Got the 30s back. That felt diabolical. Doing 12 of those after having just done 8 with 40s. But hey, at least we got the 30s back. And they're not sitting over by the Smith machine. Might just have to hit my remaining set of Zotmans with same weight. It's crazy. with how my schedule is today, even if the gym was empty, it would be kind of hard to fit everything in that I need to fit in. It's going to be tough, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Discipline doesn't take a day off, even when it's super difficult. I'm not letting myself have hardly any rest time either, just because I don't know when somebody's gonna take the weight that you need. God, I like after last full day. Gotta get that full stretch. There's the warm-up set. It is crazy how different it feels with this grip as opposed to the ropes that I was using. Like, I don't even start to have any grip problems that hinder it. A lot of times I feel like, even just from things I've heard other lifters say, one of the hardest parts about hitting back is that so much of the time you end up sometimes having to stop short of when your muscles that you're actually trying to target are tired, just because your grip or your forearms or something like that end up tired. So I like to correct that where I can. I think I've done so with this grip right here. We're really taking almost no rest time today, just to keep things moving. That feeling of driving with your elbows. It's such a nice activation of the lats. The one thing about this grip that I'm kind of feeling right now, and it could just be the path that I'm following when I pull it, is that I actually am kind of feeling it in my forearms and even in my triceps a bit towards the very end. So on this next one, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try not going all the way to my legs. Like just pulling through and stopping at the point at which my forearms and or my triceps would take over. Just see how that feels. Like, I know that in general you want to have as much range of motion as possible, but it's feeling weird on this one. Yeah, let's give this a try and let's just see how we feel pulling it down just a little more shallow. Not even that much, just a little. Maybe even a little bit of a wider grip too. Let's just see if that does anything. maybe even to my stomach instead of my legs. Come on. Yeah, still, especially towards the end, kind of feeling it, but still works great. Still love the exercise. I'm gonna stick with it. I have no idea if this is actually gonna record me, but it looks like it should. So even if it's a bad angle, I'm just gonna let it happen. Love how isolating this movement is. Two more. Come on. 11. One more. Okay. Hope this mic isn't catching up some of these conversations around me, because just people complaining. 2 more. 1. Come on. 2. That felt decent. I wonder if those shots worked or not. That angle should work as well, but we'll see. I actually didn't mind that other shot, so gonna have to mute this guy behind me. Guys like this. One more. Can't quit on it. Oh. Had to just willpower that last one. Really hope this guy's not how I sound when I try to get guys. You know, it's interesting, right? Because you see guys like that who, any bit of his conversation, I'm just going to cut out of the video, but to explain what he was saying, he was just like, talking to these two younger dudes, you know, just profanity laced, talking about how he's a man of God and do this and, and do that and make sure you do this and this is what'll make women like you and you'll be successful and blah, blah, blah. It's just being a loudmouth. And hope those young dudes have the sense to pick better people to listen to. I feel like it's guys like that who give fan bases of guys like, I don't know, the more extreme voices of influencers. There are a few that come to mind that people think are just like misogynist and loud and stupid and aggressive for no reason. No balance, no tenderness, no thought. Makes me mad. Just makes guys in general look bad, I think. Lats are getting absolutely fried right now. For some reason, I can't get a shot of this exercise without it being crooked, so be it. Whatever. Gotta wrap this up pretty quick because mic check is fairly soon. Whew. The T-bar is open and the cables aren't. By the schedule, I should hit cables next, but we're just gonna have to do T-bar. The T-bar. Probably my favorite part of pull day for several reasons. One, I like the motion. Two, I like the feeling of an upper back pump. And three, the camera is easiest to set up for a good angle. Let's hit a warm-up set then. Let's get a second 45 on there for a working set. Then we'll throw on a 25. Then we'll replace it with a third 45. I love that because the computer they're using for like checking people in is the same one that they're playing music from. That like notification sounds come through the same speakers as the music. I think it was day 2 when I stood over here and I had my mic on my head. The music was so loud that it started influencing the microphone. So I'm hoping that that's not the case this time. It's funny, I keep checking the phone because at the angle that it looks like right now, it looks like it shouldn't be getting all of me in this. But then I check it, and I mean, I should be in frame right now. Maybe my head's cut off, who cares? We're figuring this out. Day 5. You know, it's pretty cool that the algorithm, for some reason, is pushing day 2 to this many people. Because, like, I'm only 4-ish days in. You know, it's been like 3 days since I put out day 2. And the algorithm's been pushing it to about 100 people a day. That's pretty cool. Hope it keeps doing that. I really am stoked about the idea of people following this journey because it's such a unique one. I mean, this is a path that if anyone's tried it so far, they haven't succeeded. So this is like uncharted waters. This is something that people have not done. You know, this is a unique journey. So if you're watching and considering following the path, I'd really appreciate it. Let's get a working set. Palms hurt. Have grit. Also, as I was doing that, I was just thinking, I want to be clear that when I say no one's done this, I'm not saying no one's done hybrid training. I know there are plenty of people who do. I'm sure that there are people out there probably selling courses that claim to do what I'm trying to do. So I'm sure people have done it, but if they have, clearly it has not worked on a professional level because no one's done what I'm attempting to do on a truly competitive, high level. So yeah, I just wanted to make it clear. I know there are people who do hybrid training. I know that that's a whole space, but I want to try to take it to the next level. It's not chest day, but my chest is coming through on that shirt. That's exciting. You know, it's kind of cool as like the time goes on as you're training and shirts that you never used to look any sort of way in, you start to a little bit. You know, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but like, I don't know if you can even see this thing's probably blocking it. Maybe I'll get some angles a little later, but like, that feels pretty cool. It's a good feeling. Get a little zoom in action. I may have to cut it short with this and not do 3 plates just because of running out of time. So let's finish this strong. I have a feeling I'm definitely not going to be able to hit cable curls, but I've already hit 2 bicep exercises and they feel good, so it's fine. It is what it is. One last set, we'll call it a day. And that's that. See, like, again, not even close to where I want to be, but that's starting to shape out nicely. It's exciting. Okay, well, this closing bit's definitely going to be my worst video quality yet because this is my first time doing one of these so late at night. As you can see, I do not have my protein shakes with me. I ran out of my Premier Protein yesterday. I have ordered some. It should be coming in the next day or 2. It is what it is. I'm sure I'm not going to miss out on too many gains. I'm filling up on protein with the rest of my stuff. Before going, I had a good hearty serving of my beef and potatoes, and the beef is 93% lean, so I know that's good, strong source of protein. I am going to be cutting it real close for rehearsals because Call time is at 6. Mic check is at 6:15. And it is 5:59 right now. So I'm going to have to rush home, throw on some shorts, throw on a black t-shirt, and get back over here ASAP. Probably won't even have time to make tea. It sounds so British of me. Oh, it's impossible. Wrong accent. Why'd I do that accent? Oh, I'm not going to be able to do rehearsal without my spot of tea. Oh, the camera switched too. I'm so good at this. I'm a born influencer. You guys don't understand. Yeah, get up there. Change the camera. This isn't distracted driving, I promise. This is very perceptive driving, this whole thing. You know what? We're just gonna do that. I'm not manic. I'm not manic. I'm not. I'm having to zip around a little bit, like I said, so that I can get there on time for rehearsals. These vlogs are gonna go very differently once I am no longer having to do rehearsals. We're literally just gonna take it out of the holder. How about that? Haha, because I can hold my hand even more steady. So yeah, that was pull day. Missed out on cable curls, but my biceps feel fine. I'm not missing out on that much, I don't think. Anastasia opens in 2 days. Like literally we have dress rehearsal tonight, dress rehearsal tomorrow, and then the very next night we open. So I'm not gonna have to, you know, do this for too much longer. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hate to end this so abruptly. Usually I would have a lot more thoughts, but I gotta go. This has been day 5, pull day, back biceps. Subscribe.